live.
Okay, so we'd like to welcome you to Fabric Chicks live on Monday. It's always crazy around here, so I'm not even going to lie. But we do the best we can. So today we're going to be showing you how to do some fabric painting, mostly because I need a good water for some landscape kits that we're putting together. And usually we in those kits we use a pre-manufactured water, or during the class people can paint their own waters and skies. But because we're putting kits together in advance, this is the project that they're going to be working on. So a lot of people are coming that are coming to our April 2nd through the 7th retreat have chosen to do a landscape. So they do have the option of picking their own landscape, and we can help them create a pattern for it. Or if they don't really want to do the thinking and they just want to do something that we've already done, this is the landscape. We've got preformed skies, or you can paint your own sky, and then water, which is just manufactured water that we've gotten from a fabric company. But right now in the shop, all we have is more of an oceany looking water, not a calm, peaceful Tahoe water. And I know that Tahoe does get rough when it's windy, but for the most part, when you think of Tahoe, you think of it being pristine. So that's kind of what I'm going to show you real quick. And then here we have just quick, easy ways to, if you want to experiment with landscapes. These were part of the row by row challenge, but you can see we just threw in a turquoisey water there. Typically, though, the water is going to match the same color as your sky. But just for an easy landscape, this is great because the rocks were already pre-printed on the fabric. The trees were already pre-printed fabrics. So when you're shopping, you really want to build your landscape collection so that when you do go to make a project, you have the perfect fabrics for that. We could use, these are ones that we've dyed in the past, but these are canvas, so they're a little bit more, they're a little bit thicker, but these would totally work. And we've done lots of demos of the canvas. We haven't really done too many of the, here's a really fun peachy one. We really haven't done too many of the, this could be linen. We haven't done too many of the painted skies, mostly because that would be kind of a fun sunsetty one. But we haven't done the painted skies, mostly because I am missing a leg and an arm. So this is the contraption. When we took Donna Greenwald, we had Donna come to teach classes at our retreat one year. Well, several years. But so she built this contraption, and then Becky, one of the students, had her boyfriend make up a bunch of these for us. But as you can see, I'm missing an arm and a leg here, so it no longer stabilizes my fabric. So I've got to, but in a perfect world, this would be great. But I'm going to experiment today because I think it's going to work just fine. The only thing you want to be careful with is you don't want blotches. Like if you're doing a sky, you don't want like a blotchy mess. But I've gotten my fabric. It's not prepared for dyeing, but it is a very tight woven Bella Solid from Moda. So it's a good quality, just a white fabric. I got a thread there I'm going to pull out so that it does not crease. I've got it wet. And then I have dipped into my waters, my paints. So I've got the paint here, and it's pretty liquidy because you can always add more. But to start off, I want it to be pretty liquidy. Okay, do we have any questions, Roger?
No.
Okay. So I'm just going to kind of go like this. Oh, you know what? It's going to be hard to see it on here. And I'm going to mix a couple of different blues just because nothing's always the same. But that's looking kind of like a really good Tahoe-y blue. And I'm going to go ahead and paint the whole thing. Only, oops, you don't want it to be too dark or too strippy or stripy. And remember that it's just a piece of fabric. If you don't like it, you haven't wasted anything. I would love to add like a yellow, sunsetty reflection off of this. But you know what happens if you add yellow to your blue? It's not going to be so pretty, okay? Just trust me. You're going to get like kind of a green mesh, not a beautiful sunsetty something. But I did add some, a little bit more turquoise because Tahoe really is pretty turquoisey. The problem with doing it on your tablecloth, my really fine Halloween tablecloth, I'm sure it was, 80% off. The problem with doing it on your tablecloth is you don't really see the color. But you can always get it wet and go in again and get it darker. Okay, so for those of you who think we're going to have a sale today, you are correct. We will be, because I have those canvas numbered. I don't have them all numbered because I'm just one person. I'm trying to get it all mailed out. So see here, I've got like kind of too much of a strip line. So I'm going to come in with some more water. I don't know why mine won't tell me the comments and Roger's just being silent. So I have no idea what you guys are saying.
There's no comments, Ms. Watts.
Okay. That's so weird. What if they wanted to be the first one to win something? Okay.
I'm always getting badgered.
I know. I didn't say you were getting badgered. I just said, what if they wanted to win something? And we did like the first comment, like sometimes we do. Okay. So I'm just going to put some other blues in here. And then I'm going to hold it up. It did get a little bit, it wasn't watered down enough. So you can
Carolyn
see.
said, poor Roger.
I know, poor Roger.
Hi,
Okay.
Anna.
So this is what happens when you don't have the right fabrics. Sometimes you're going to have to just create your own fabric, okay?
Cindy Gygax says she came in late. What are you painting?
I'm painting water for Tahoe kits. So remember, Cindy, last year we had some people working on Tahoe kits. So remember, I'm super cheap. So whatever paint I don't use and is still in here, I'm going to put into my little container and use later. So if you are coming to the retreat, you will be able to paint your own skies and your own waters. We don't have everything there. So I'm not going to put this outside. I'm not sure that this is going to work. It might be too blotchy, kind of like when we dye a canvas. But Cindy, what I was saying is that, you know how when we painted skies before, when Donna Greenwald was there, we had these fun little contraptions. Well, mine has lost an arm and a leg. So I'm trying to see if we can do it just regular on a table. And if that will work. But I think it does need the air, or maybe, so this is kind of what it looks like. I don't want to hold it up too much because I don't want it to be drippy, although that could look pretty cool. So I'm just going to put this here. I hope that the kids coming for the kids class this afternoon don't touch it and wreck my masterpiece. Anyways, so that's what we have for painting. It's super simple. Don't be afraid of it. As you can see here with these other ones that we have painted, it's like you're just kindergarten level. Anybody can do it. And it is fun to paint your own fabrics. This one, I don't really know why I did a peachy one, but it's really pretty. And I think that it's on a linen-y fabric. So all you need to do, this is pretty inexpensive as compared to dyeing your fabrics. If you dye your fabrics, you have to buy the stuff to set it. You have to buy the prepared for dyeing fabrics. There's a lot that goes into it. You got to buy the masks. You got to buy a whole bunch of things. But this is a great way to just kind of create your own fabrics for your own projects. And I'm going to show you, let's see. There, I've got one over here, Roger, that I did. Can you walk or no? Oh, I think that water's going to be really pretty. From here, it's
Well,
what?
Dorothy Thomas Reed says, if you're worried about colors bleeding into each other, you can let your blue dry completely and then go back with your sunset colors, keeping the sunset colors much less watery to control bleeding. If
True.
you hang the dried fabric upside down rather than laying it flat, gravity will also keep the colors from running into each other. Hope that's clear.
Totally clear, Dorothy. Thank you.
You're right, Mo. Kansas City's going to win.
Okay, so here's another project, not a landscapey, but where I bedazzled flowers. And so you can see here where I just speckled, which means I threw paint, kind of flicked my brush all over the background just to give it some interest. And the background is a linen. As you know, I like to mix and match all my fibers. So that just gives you a new idea or a different twist on how you can create your own fabrics for backgrounds instead of always using a manufactured background. Okay, so now I know you guys want to see all those Kantha cloths that I started to open on Friday. And if I haven't gotten to your emails yet, I know a lot of you have emailed me and messaged me about different things. I haven't even looked at them yet. I'm just trying to go down the order of orders and things.
Sue Walters want to know, what kind of paint do you use?
I literally use any paint, Sue. My bucket still has Toll paint from back when we used to paint wood. I have some of it that hasn't dried up, so I will throw that in. I'm not going to be washing these projects necessarily. They're wall hanging, so I don't care how it's going to set. But if you do heat set it, it should be fairly permanent. But I'm not going to be throwing them in the washer. If you did throw them in the washer, I'm sure you're going to lose some of your pigment.
And Sandy Cox says, love fabric painting demos and explanations.
Good. See, perfect. Thank you. Okay, so that's that. And then I'm going to bring Roger in here so I can see your comments. So we don't have too much of a sale, but we do have somewhat of a sale, only because I didn't put everything last week on all the Kanthas. I only opened up like 3 of them, and everybody was fighting over the black one. So I do have a few more black ones. Oops, sorry. I do have a few more black ones. So I am going to show you some of those real quick. So this is the Kantha cloth that we're using for the Heidi Emmett cozy jacket. And I did not bring it in here. I can grab it. If any of you are not familiar with the cozy jacket, I can bring it in here. But these Kantha cloths are what we're going to be using for that jacket. But you can use them for pillows. You can use them for all kinds of things. So hang on a second. I have here... so here's a clamshell bag by Annie that Virginia Robertson made using the Kantha cloth. So she did actually line it, so it's double lined, just so you don't have crazy seams inside of here. So it's more finished seams. But there's the clam up shell pattern, which we do have on order. It's probably here. Roger didn't get through all the inventory, but it's super cute. So there's all kinds of things that you can use this Kantha cloth for. It basically is just a different fabric. Okay, so let's see. Hey guys. Who's gonna win the Super Bowl, Roger?
I hope it's Kansas City, but the Eagles are tough.
Oh.
But it's like Victor said, whoever wants it the most will win.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to show you some more Kanthas that we have. S157, and they're $39. They're about 72 inches by 60 inches, I think. And you will be able to make your projects reversible. I did have some people that bought these to throw over their car seats so that their dogs aren't on their car seats directly. So you can use these for all different kinds of things. S157 is $39, and this is what the back looks like. And then there's a couple of you who've asked me to hold your baskets till February. So I'm not sure if this is February-ish enough. So let me know if you're ready for me to ship your baskets. So S157, here's a fun purpley one, but the backside is completely different. That's kind of the beauty of these. They really are very different. S158. So S158. And then this is the backside of it. S158. So these are vintage. They're old fabric pieces from India. And we do have a class with Heidi Emmett that's coming up to make the cozy pattern. And then S156 is $39. S156 is $39. 156. And then it's a cute yellow and bubblegum pink color on this side. So you get two really different looks, but it would be cute as a skirt too. So S156 is $39. I did have somebody in Puyallup who bought it as to just make curtains because they're already lined, so you can just put it up. Here's a really fun one. It's got purple on one side, S155. S155. Mary Beatty, I did get your email, but I have not really read it, but I'll make all those adjustments. S155 is $39. And if you called and left messages, I had probably, I don't even know how many messages today, so I will call you back as soon as I get to it. S155 is $39. S155. And then we will have some more of these on Wednesday sale because I just didn't get them all numbered. I was trying to get all your orders out before we add more to your orders. S722. So 722, $39. And it's a fun purple and teal color. Some fun flowers. And then on this side, it is pink. It's kind of fun. All the designs are so different. So S722 is $39. Now get ready to type because you guys are all going to fight over these. S721 is $39. S721. It's the kind of a burgundy on the back side. And this is, I don't know how many emails and messages I got wanting the black ones. So this one's a black and red one. But look at how cute the tree is. So you might have to fussy cut it. I don't know. Every time I see one of these, I get different ideas on what to do with them. So S721. S721. And then let me know if you are, I know you guys have put in several different places if you're in the collage class on Friday, the third Friday, or the banner class. Just type that in once more, just so that I can double check and make sure that I'm getting your kits into your baskets. So that's what I did today. I finished writing up the patterns and getting some fusibles for you guys to experiment with. So,
Ellen Molnar wants to know what size are the jacket patterns?
I'll find it. I'll find one. S719 is golds and reds and tans. 719, and then the back side is bubblegum pink and kind of 40s vintagey. So 719. I believe it's pretty much every size. I know she sold it. Hang on a second. I know she sold it to quilters, so it pretty much has to be every size. Here it is, S109. Hopefully I don't have another S109 here, because this is from 2 weeks ago. S109. This is the cozy pattern. That's what it looks like on. And then here it is in purchased as a throw, 50 by 70s. And then it's size 8 to 3X. Bust size 32.5 to 44 inches. The inside directions discuss options for petite size. It's created from rectangles, blah, 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 blah. Okay, and here it is in red. And then we do have, Christy ordered a silk one, a silk cantha for me, just so we can see whether it's worth carrying them. So we've ordered one just to kind of test the market. So S109 is the cozy pattern. We added a second class. So there is a class, I'll have this for you on Wednesday, but there is a class, I think the first class is in March, and then we added a second class in April. And I know some of you wanted to come to, you could only make it to one day of the March class because you had something else already booked on Thursday. So we did make it like a Tuesday and a Saturday class in April. Okay.
Mary V says, sorry about the changes, but thanks. And Mary V also asks, will you have those cloths after the class?
Yes. So we will probably honestly carry these cloths for the rest of my working career. So that could be till tomorrow, honestly, at this point. No, we'll always carry them only because they're so much fun. I love them. And we were buying them new, like reproduction ones, from some of our regular manufacturers, but their cost was so expensive. It was like $40 a yard. 44 inches, not extra wide, just, our regular 42 inches or whatever. It was about $40 a yard. So it made it kind of cost prohibitive, where these are vintage. So they've been around. So they're a lot less expensive. They're about 50 by 70 according to the pattern. I've never measured them. I just assumed they were like 60 by 70, but the pattern says 50 by 70.
Carolyn Gavernich, what are you working on in the banner class?
Oh, it's so cute. Okay, I'm gonna go grab it because I have it over where I wrote the pattern. Hang on a second. S720 is a fun purple one on one side. S720. These would make great throw pillows, or the big decorative pillows that you put on your bed. That they'd be cute for that. And it's a fun, kind of a classic green color on the back side with a vine. And it's like, no two are the same. There are going to be imperfections. It's like Heidi said, you'll get one like right here where the string is broken. It's not actually broken, but what they do is they just stitch until they run out of thread. And then they just start again. They don't have any knots. They don't use knots. So if that bugged you, I just would pull it up a little bit, tie a knot, and secure it. So S720 is the green one with the yellow and purple.
Cindy Gygax asks, are the classes in the shop only?
No, Cindy. So almost all of our classes are, if you're local and you want to come into the shop, you're more than welcome to. Just let us know so we can clean you a spot. But almost all of them are via Zoom. So like the cozy class for this jacket with Heidi, she'll be in Sacramento, and then it will be all via Zoom unless you want to come into the shop. And then we got some big plans coming up. We are working on we're going to be open fewer days, but we're going to have kind of mini retreats here at the shop. So you can get your friends and come stay at the Carson Valley Inn and then work on your projects uninterrupted, except for that, we always get interrupted because our ideas in our minds. We're like squirrels. It's hard to stay focused. But you'll be able to set up your projects, and we might, even if you can do stairs, we might set you up upstairs so there really is no interruptions. So those are just kind of things that are happening here. So anyhow, S128 is $39. S128, it's got quite a bit of red and black. S128. I am hoping Lynn Jenkins finds a pants pattern that will work really good for these, because I think they would be fun to wear on vacation. It really is like the softest fabric, super cozy. S128. And then the last one for today is S727. S727. And it's that bubblegum pink with some lime green. And then the back side, S727, is reds and browns. 727. Okay, hang on a second. I'm going to go grab the banner for Carolyn. And so this is what the banner looks like. So Christy's hosting a class once a month on a Thursday. It's an hour class. So you can get it cut out. You can get it applique on, and you can start your stitching. She's going to teach you how to do this twisted heart embroidery stitch. And she's going to be teaching you how to do some felting. So this is wool fibers that have been felted into the coffee. So that's always a fun one. I believe it's $20 if you want the kit and the class. It's $19.95 if you just want the kit. And it's $5 if you want to work on your own project, but just come learn the different stitches and techniques. But you don't want to necessarily start a new project. Okay, let's see. I know, Victor. Linda ABC, we missed you the other day. I know you signed in later, but it's not the same. It's not as exciting. Here, I want to show you what Phyllis gave me. So Phyllis, it's got one of my hairs on it. Phyllis brought me one of these. So we all should take a little lesson from Phyllis. Phyllis works on cute little projects. She'll probably make 50 of these. You can make them any size. They'd be good for throwing your makeup in, your clips, whatnot. She makes all these little projects, throws them in a box all year long. That way when she goes to dinner with you, like when she meets us for dinner, I always get a cute little gift. And then she has lots of projects to give to people at Christmas. So it's just kind of a good idea to make a bunch of things, put them in a box and save them for Christmas. Because if you don't start now, you will not be able to, it'll be December and you'll be like, oh, I should have made something. So that's the lesson that we have learned from Phyllis and Victor. Start on Christmas now, but Victor, do not remind me that Christmas is only like 200 days away. That will give me anxiety already. Okay. So
we still have our Christmas tree up.
You don't have to tell everybody that. So
Gracie won't take it down.
So I paid Gracie $100 to put up the Christmas decorations. She was a total slacker. She just put up the Christmas tree and a few other things. So now I've trained her wrongly, because now we're all refusing to take down the Christmas decorations. We're waiting to see who's going to have a party first or something and needs to take them down. But we're also stubborn. Nobody's taking them down. But also, we can't put them away yet because the shed that they go into is frozen shut. So we have to wait till we have some nicer weather so we can actually put them somewhere, because if we take it down now, it's just going to be in the hallway. Perfect, Carolyn. We're gonna have to have you do some demos for quick projects, Carolyn. Yes. So Joanne Garbarini, I've already twisted Phyllis's arm. I don't think she's on right now.
Yes, she is.
Phyllis Holmes. I think it's Phyllis Ingmeyer I saw. So,
Phyllis Holmes, right there.
oh, Phil. So, I can't even say it with behind her back. She's right there. Anyhow, so Phyllis has agreed. Well, I don't know if she's agreed, but she's willing to, under coercion. Joanne, she's going to give us lessons. She's going to demo this at the retreat. So if you didn't go to the retreat last year, we do try to video the quick demo so that you guys can also see, even if you're not at the retreat, you can see how to make them. So Joanne, you'll be able to make a bunch of these at the retreat. Let's see. Have a lottery in your house on what day the shed will thaw and the losers have to take down the tree. Sandy, I like it, but I would probably be the loser, so it might not be a good idea. I know Gracie's a workaholic, but she knows how to work it so she gets the money. Victor, I wish that I was as organized as that to put different themed, have different ornaments for each month and just change it. I'm not. Okay, so don't even tempt me with that. It's going to be Christmas. I think it's just going to be Christmas early, and I won't have to put up Christmas next year because it will already be up. Okay, let's see. Perfect. Okay, so I do have, if anybody's interested in these got dropped off. They're perfectly good curtains. They are lined. They just don't match Becky's house anymore. So you would put the rod in between here. See how that's sewn? You put the rod in between here, and you've got cute little like kitchen-y curtains. So if you want the curtains, just type in curtains. That's what it's going to be. There's quite a few here. So if you want to redecorate, Victor, for, I don't know, whatever blue this is. Okay. Oh, Linda ABC. Okay. Oh, Linda ABC. I do not know if I can wait till March. Okay, so we're going to keep going until I hear a knock on the door because I do have a class tonight for kids. I'm a glutton for punishment. So I do have a kids class from 5 to 7 tonight.
And we're going to keep going to 5?
No, it will be a little bit before 5 when they start knocking on the door, I think. Okay, so we do have a couple of auction things. So I'm not sure what this is. S672 is $5. To me, it's like an organza, but it's like 1, 2, 3 yards. But it'd be cute. It would be cute to use for embellishing or decorating, or if you could use it, if you lined it, you could use it for a tote bag or something. It's really pretty. Chiffon, maybe? I'm not really sure. Phyllis, this is when I need you here for the fancy fabrics. S672 is blue, is the yellow one, and then and it's the auction is starting at $5, and then S673 is the pink one starting at $5. So we've got a few auction items. You guys manage it because I can't. So S673 is starting at $5 also. So those are kind of some fun fabrics. Okay, while you guys are bidding on those, I do have, let's see. Oh, we didn't show this the other day. Okay. Oh, that's not an auction. That's a real thing. Okay, here's whoa, tip it over. Okay, here's some random sewing supplies. Ooh, somebody tied it up so good. Whoa, Phyllis. That's a pretty fancy, okay, I can't deal with it. Do we have scissors or something here? Okay, so S729 is a bag full of stuff, and it starts at $10. You got a brand new thing of Stitch Witchery. You've got some West Trim Crafts pearl beads. You got some embroidery. Oh, I should have kept this for the kids class. Some embroidery floss. You've got some hooks and snaps. You have some pipe cleaners. Those are great for cleaning out your sewing machine. You've got some bits and pieces of lace, some heart buttons, some more like, oh, I should have kept this for trash to treasures. You got all kinds of fun little like, I was gonna say a garter belt, but only for a midget. Well, not a midget, a really skinny person. You got a doily. You've got some stretch elastic, a really priceless threader, some more elastic, some silk roses, some bias trim, some stem wire. Oh, some really pretty purple felt, 2 pieces of purple felt. Some buttons, some needles, some more needles, some hem tape, some bias tape, some more needles, some buttons, some cherries, sewing machine needles, a heart for you to put your threads on. How cute is that? Some more elastic, more roses. OMG. A dried up electrical outlet for those smelly things. I maybe should throw that away. If you don't want me to mail that to you, let me know and I'll throw it away. A paintbrush, some pom-poms, some gold-eyed needles, and some tatting shuttles. Who doesn't need tatting shuttles? This looks like a letter opener, maybe. And some more big needles, some more sewing machine needles, and a priceless hook here. So a 729 is $10. All that, the auction starting at $10. That's okay, Linda ABC. I have more embroidery that's been donated upstairs. So I think we're good. Okay, so S729 is at $10, it looks like. Those other chiffons are going good. Kathleen Rader, if you're on, I did get this if you're still interested in it. We did get your flag that says U.S. Navy. So I do have this for Kathleen Rader if she's still interested in it. And then the other 2 custom ones that we got made. So you can have anything made, but this one is Mary Men's for the Denver Colts.
Broncos.
Oh, Broncos. Okay, whatever. I was close. And then we have a Green Bay Packer one. So you can get anything you want. The guys can custom make them for whatever you want. So that's that. Okay, let's see, where are we at the auction? Oh my, where did you get that navy one? Linda ABC, we had them custom made. So the guys that pick up the soldier quilts from us, they are making those. It's kind of how they raise funds, I think, it's a whole combat veterans group, and they have a motorcycle group, and they restore and fix motorcycles for those that can't afford them. So that everybody has helmets, everybody who wants to can join the group. So that's what they use that. So we can get that made for you, Linda ABC. Mr. ABC would love it. Oh, perfect, Kathleen. They're $100. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's get to the auction. I'm almost done. Okay, Linda ABC, I'll have a navy one made for you. Okay. So I have S729 is at $13. 729 is at $13. 672 is at $8. So 672 is at $8. To Linda ABC. Linda ABC, $8. And then 673, I think is 672. 673 is
And ABC $10.
okay. Linda 2. Linda ABC, $10. Okay, let's see what we have here. Yeah, that's perfect, Kathleen. And I did, Kathleen, your other package, I did get it ready and it shipped this afternoon. Okay, let's see. All right, well, Kathleen, when are you coming to visit your friend again? So I met Kathleen during COVID, but I just saw the picture. It came up on my memories, but we only had your mask off for a half a second. So if I saw you today, I wouldn't probably recognize you. So I'm excited now that COVID's over to have you come up to feed the animals so that we can visit and have a good time. Go get a drink or something.
We're in a live. We're in a live, Gracie.
Okay, bye.
Yes, Dorothy, I can add that. I definitely have it. Okay. Please send it to Victor as a gift from me. What am I sending to Victor? One of the yellow one or pink one, I'm betting. March is soon enough. So, Kathleen, when you come in March, let's plan to go to dinner or something. Probably dinner because I have the shop's open till 4. Okay, so what am I supposed to give to Victor? 729 is going to Linda ABC for $13. Linda ABC for $13. And then I do have a few things. This is the craziest thing. This is starting at $2. Okay, I don't want to get too. This is the last auction, and then we might have some other stuff from last week's sale. Oh, I got some freebies too. We got to do those. S718 is starting at $2. 718 is starting at $2, and it is all of these little fleece squares. So if you want to like give your grandkids or somebody a project, this was like the first quilt that I made. My mom gave me a 3 or 4 inch piece of sandpaper and a bag full of old clothes I had to cut up. But these are already cut up. They can stitch them and make their own fleece blanket. So if you're interested in pre-cut squares of all sizes, it is S718 for $2. Okay. I don't know. We drown in all the stuff that comes in here. But I hate to, you know what? Someday we're going to need this stuff. Someday we won't be able to, we're going to have to get resourceful, girls. And gentlemen, we're going to have to get resourceful. 718, $8 is what it's at. I do have a few of these. S96 for $7. We have a few of these. So if you want to make a couple of placemats, you could. I cut these out and iron them onto things. You could. I should have brought. Penny made me a thread painted peach. It's upstairs. I'm gonna bring it down for Wednesday. And she just went in and thread painted the fruit. It looks really pretty. So I'll bring that down on Wednesday so you guys can see what I'm talking about. S96 is $7. You have 2 placemats, or you could cut them out and add more fabrics and turn it into a wall hanging or whatever. So S90, you could even turn this into a cute little apron. Oh, it would be a super cute little half apron. I know Roger's texting, so he's not got the. Look at what a cute apron it would look like. S96 is $7. And I do have S718 is at $10. S96. What's 96? Oh, I got you. Let me see the panel. So hard to keep up with myself. Okay, here's a bag of threads. S730 is $2. S730 is $2. And it's got mostly crappy thread, but it does have some Gutermann. I mean, you know me, I'm a thread snob. I hate Coats and Clark, but for $2, I might buy it. It's definitely worth it for this Guterman. This one's not even out of the package. So S730, you got quite a bit of Guterman and a little bit of, like, I would use this thread for basting or something useless. S730, $2. And then while you guys are bidding on that, I will tell you a sneak preview for Wednesday. We just got the new Stephanie Brandenburg Fraun line in. So this is a freebie for today. I'm going to just scroll, but look at how pretty it is. So springy thread painting and bedazzling. But even if you don't want to bedazzle it, you could just turn it into a wall hanging or into a quilt or into a tote bag. It'd be a really cute tote bag. Maybe that's what I'm going to do, because you got two of the same ones. So you could flip it over like this. Well, you would cut it so it's going the right direction. But you would have a tote bag that size-ish. So that'd be super cute for a springy tote bag. So that is going to be on Wednesday's sale with the coordinating fabrics. It's super pretty. Okay, so I have only crayons around here, only the best at Fabric Chicks. Okay, I have Jane Massengill. Okay, Jane won that panel, and we will have more of those on Wednesday's sale. And then I have a couple more freebies. Oops, I got a comment here. Yes, Jenny, you can buy it. I didn't put it on the sale yet because it's got coordinating fabrics, but you can totally buy it. And I'll go back and look and reread all the comments so I don't get confused. Okay. Well, if you have kids or grandkids that might be interested in body sticker tattoos, just type in tattoos and then we'll put your name into a drawing. So body sticker tattoos. The package contains 5 sheets of printable body sticker tattoos, 2-sided adhesive film, 5.5 by 8.5. Create 10 or more tattoos with each sheet of body stickers. Create whatever you want to create. And it's got all the directions there. Okay, here, I got to find something besides a crayon that didn't work very well. Okay, Mary Beatty wants the tattoos. I think she's going to do shamrocks and put them all over next to her real tattoos. Mary Beatty, Jenny Duarte, and Linda ABC. Okay, 3 of you in here. Oh, look at Phyllis's bowl is so handy for that. Oh, someday I'm going to get so organized. But don't hold your breath, okay? All right, so I have Mary Beatty. Mary Beatty. Okay, and then who is, let's see, what do we have for these? S720, we don't have a 720, Jenny, put in a different number. S730 is at $5. $5, Linda ABC, S79, that has 718 I need a winner for. Okay, Linda ABC. Linda ABC. Okay, and then, okay, that's pretty much it, because I got to regroup and get ready for these kids coming at 5. So anyways, thank you guys for joining us. We love that you support us, and we are excited for our new adventures of not doing shows and being able to bring a better show, more organized, you know, whatnot to you. So anyways, Beverly Ann, we're glad to see you. Better late than never. I'll be out a few weeks, so I'm catching up. That's okay, Linda ABC. We love it when you guys show up. Okay, so that's all we have for tonight. We will see you on Wednesday. Hopefully we'll have last week's put away and everything shipped out and get caught up with ourselves. We'll see you later. Thank you. Have a great night. Bye. Bye.